Staffordshire Terrier.
Most people think they're a pity, they're not. In England, they're just a fat, lazy dog. So a lot of English are going to be like, mine's kind of calm down. Yeah, in America, completely different. A high work drive dog. I'd say a 5 for an average Joe. They're a serious fucking dog. Serious. Be careful. 5.
Akita.
Why? It's a guard dog. You're an average Joe. Why do you need a guard dog? Probably 2, 3, dominant hierarchy. Proper fucking dog. Will put you in your place if you're not psychologically in control. They need a pack leader. They need a confident individual they can look up for guidance. Unless you don't live in a freezing cold climate, I don't know why you'd want one. 2 or 3.
Greyhound.
Oh yeah. Did you know they're heavily regulated in Australia? They got to wear green collars and leashes to make sure they've been checked by a behaviourist. We know what their behaviourists are like though. I think they're deemed as quite a dangerous dog in Australia, probably because they take them off the racetrack. Extremely quick, extremely powerful. I'd say a 6 or a 7. Everyone I've come in contact with, they're really lovely. You just need the correct handling, because more times than not they come off the racetrack. They need to be domesticated.
Shar-Pei.
Yeah, a bit of a biased one. I love Shar-Peis, but I'm not going to give my opinion as an average Joe. It's a guard dog, once again. Fairly aggressive. If they're not trained correctly, mental and physical stimulation. If you've seen a really well behaved one, they're so docile and they're so easy to train and they're lovely. That's why we do adore them. We think they're 10 out of 10. But again, for an average Joe, I'd say a 7. You can get a lot easier of a breed, but they're a great dog. But they are a guard dog, so just be careful.
Griffin.
Oh, 11. Them little weird looking fucking pan-faced freaks are the best. I'm not talking about you, son. They're absolutely adorable. Everyone I've ever come in contact, you know what? I think they're the most popular dog in New York. So when we go down to New York, it's all I fucking see is Griffins, and I can see why. I've actually been fighting my wife not to get one for years on end. 10 out of 10, maybe even an 11.
Airedale.
Yeah, do you know what? They're a terrier, so be careful. But if you want a big dog and you actually have the correct mental and physical stimulation and you're in control, I think they're an 8. They're a solid fucking dog. They're real lovely. Again, if you're a passive individual, they are a big terrier, a big terrorist. You're gonna fucking struggle with the exercise routine. But we have Arlo. He's absolutely phenomenal. Easy dog to train. Solid 8.
Saint Bernard.
8. For a big dog, they're easy. Saint Bernard, they're really lovely. They're big though, big. For an average Joe, we've had some really aggressive ones. They're a very powerful animal. They will use their size to their advantage. My biggest thing of big dog owners, they don't know their size. Of course,